Alright, YouTube world, how y'all doing? I've uploaded a few videos by now. If you've been watching, thank you. If not, then fuck you. Anyways, let y'all know what's going on in these videos. I believe by now I've done the introduction to my life in the barracks. I'm in Fort Carson, Colorado. I'm in the Warrior Transition Unit in 2009. I'll give you a little background story about how I got there. I got to Fort Carson when I was shit 19, 18, 19. I think I was 19 years old. Let's see. And I went to Iraq in 2006 with 2nd Infantry Division, 31st, 361st Cavalry Regiment. I was a Cav Scout. And then June 17, 2007, I got shot in both my legs by a sniper. So, I got put on rear D, and then I got sent to WTU in 2009. They said, you're going to take a while to recover. We're going to send you to this new Warrior Transition Unit to see if you can either heal up or, transition on to the military. So I got sent to the Warrior Transition Unit, and I'm in the barracks. At this time, I'm an E5 and all that good stuff. E5 is a sergeant, for those of you who don't know. So, tell you what the life is like for a single soldier in the barracks. Now, take for granted that I'm in Fort Carson, Colorado, and my family's in Rochester, New York. So, my friends are still deployed. They're still in Iraq, and I had my girlfriend there at the time, but I really didn't have nobody to kick it with. So, all I had to do in the barracks was eat, sleep, pop pills, drink, and then repeat the cycle. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of deadly. And what I seen, a lot of soldiers, just like myself, was going through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, we all knew that we all had hella pills, all types of prescription pills. So what we used to do is say, shit, what you got? I'll trade you one of these for that. I'll trade you an Oxycontin for a morphine. I'll trade you a morphine for a Percocet. And then we all gonna drink and go out and get fucked up and go and repeat the cycle again. It's sad, but that was a life in that was a regular day in the life of a soldier in the WTU, at least in 2009. I mean, it's 2015 now, so I don't know what the fuck the life was like, but that was the life that we lived back in the barracks in those days. So, yeah, man, I'm just giving you all the introduction right now of what was going on. Right now, you hear me talk a lot about the females on there, and it's pretty. I did go through a lot of shit with females down there. I mean, in the military, you have a bunch of females say you got them pregnant, a bunch of bullshit, until you taking the jag, or you know what I'm saying. Like it's just the game that was played at Fort Carson at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's probably still getting played now. I mean, there's a lot of scandalous shit that go on in the military. I mean, you got military wives cheating on their husband when they deployed, and you got girlfriends cheating on their boyfriends when they deployed, and yada 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 yada. I mean, it's a lot of scandalous shit, and I seen it. I took part in some of it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is right now. But yeah, the story really hasn't. It's still building right now. Every movie has a beginning. So, if this was a movie, you'll be about 15 minutes into the movie. So right now, I'm just in the barracks, really much complaining, bitching, crying about stuff was going on in my life at the time. Um, Nothing too exciting right now, but I tell you what my mental state was at this time. I was ready to go home because I had got shot in 2007, and this is 2009. So this is 2 years after me getting shot. I decided that I want to get out of the military, and now I'm going through hell trying to get out. The medical process for me, it was hella long because I got shot in both my legs, and they didn't know the extent of the injuries. I mean, my left leg, my femur was broke. I caught an infection from the bullet. Let me see what else happened. My toes and my left foot don't move anymore. And they had to diagnose all of that shit. So while they diagnosing it, I'm just sitting there waiting to go home. Like, man, what the fuck? So, what I did to waste my time was fucking abuse prescription pills and drink with them shits. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all did. I had prescription pills for pain. I had Vicodins and I had morphines and Percocets for my pain. And you know what I also had was unlimited access to alcohol and a paycheck. That's the life of a soldier. You know what I'm saying? I can buy it anytime I wanted to. And really that's what I did. I mean, they had rules and regulations in WTU like, yeah, you can't drink, you can't do this. We're gonna drug test you to make sure you take your pills and make sure you don't got no other shit in your body. But I mean, if you knew how to take your shit and how to make it last, then you were straight. And that's what we all learned how to do at the time, man. Say, hey, we just had a 10% drug test. We about to have a 100% drug test coming up. You know what I'm saying? So if you abusing your shit, you better buy some from somebody else, or you better save some of your shit up. If you got some other shit in your system, you better flush it out. You know what I'm saying? We about to have a 100% drug test, and they will come through often with motherfucking drug dogs, and do barracks checks and all that shit. But the thing is, you could do barracks checks all you want to. We was getting high on our own prescriptions. You know what I'm saying? So the barracks checks really didn't matter unless he was one of them dudes who was like dudes that was like taking ecstasy and motherfucking. There was a lot of crystal meth going on at Fort Carson at the time. Um, and somebody always got caught. People was always stupid and did some illegal drugs. But for me, I was just taking my own shit, having a fucking blast, getting high as fuck. But at the same time, I was treating my injuries. I mean, my legs were still jacked up, and I was on crutches and a cane for about 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But it was just horrible sometime, man, because you would fucking wake up to a room inspection. You know what I'm saying? You would have about three NTOs, three E6s and E7s in your room waking you up like, yo, it's time for a barracks check. You know what I'm saying? And you in the bed like fucking down there naked, like, God damn, let me wake up first. You know what I'm saying? But that's life in the barracks for a soldier. You know what I'm saying? Um That's pretty much it for now, man. The story is still progressing. This is my first setting for these movies. For these movies, I was in about, or for these videos, I was in about three different places. And like I said, it just started. We still in September 2009. And for those of you who ask why I waited so long to release this shit, or why would I watch some shit from 2009, it's just a story. And for me, a lot of this shit is really personal, so I didn't know if I wanted to release it or not. At the time, I just was recording what the fuck was going on in my life in the military. And believe me, this ain't me trying to snitch on nobody, get nobody in trouble, nothing like that. I mean, that's some loser ass shit to me. This was just me at the time recording what was going on in my life, and it went so long that I was like, damn, this shit is pretty good, man. But then I got distracted with some shit. I moved down here to Atlanta, and going to school now. And I thought, well, what better time than now to release this shit? You know what I'm saying? Just a few videos, and a lot of soldiers going through or have gone through what I'm going through, and there are probably some soldiers that are going through it now. You know what I'm saying? Like in the military, if you don't know, it's a lot of depression, drinking, abuse of the prescription pills, suicide, and it's everything that I went through and everything that I was fucking around when I was in the military. You know what I'm saying? When I was out there at Fort Carson, I went through hella shit. And I went through pretty much everything you can go through. I mean, I seen friends die. I mean, I got shot in Iraq, went to war, did some shit over there, and it all takes a toll. And so what you're seeing now is just how it took a toll on me. And I got other people who I talk about that it took a toll on as well. So, you know, just keep on watching. The story will develop. Right now it's pretty slow. I thank you for watching if you're watching, and that's about it, man. That's all I got for now. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Talk about some other shit pretty soon, and deuces.